Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Programming with Pirai. In this video, we are going to see count elements in an array using recursion without using extra variables. I give you a hint, you can try it by yourself if you know. We can take every substring and we can pass one by one to calculate. Okay, if you are following my this recursion playlist, you might know. If you don't know anything basic about recursion, I will give in a description about that recursion playlist. Go and watch it, then come back to this video. Fine. So let's get begin. See this. If I have an array like 1, 4, 10, 11. So what is the length of this array? This length of this array is 4, right? We want to give output as 4, but we don't want to use any inbuilt function, and also we don't want to use any extra variable. Okay, without using this extra variable and inbuilt function, we want to do it. Okay, let's think about it. First of all, say me this thing. I can write without this 1, like 1 plus 4, 10, 11 as my length, right? Length is 1 and I have to count length of remaining part of my array. And then this can be further divided into how I can write 2 plus 10, 11. So obviously, right, I just took this 4 and placed this remaining part into this array, right? Again 3 plus 11, again 4 plus nothing. So this is my approach, right? This is my approach. Fine. Now we want to calculate in recursion. So be careful. We in recursion we want recursion relation, right? First thing is recurrence relation. Now what is a recurrence relation? First we have want a function. Now inside that function we want to pass this array. We want anything else? No, we just want to pass this array. I said to you, right, we don't want to use any extra variables, so we only pass that array. So passing that array means just put arr. Okay, now this is my recurrent relation. Okay, now what is second thing? It is base case. So what is the base case for this problem? I can say the base case is when there is no element left over in array. When there is no element left over in the array, I can make this as 0, right? 0. This length is 0, we know. So if what the array is none, it means in Python we can use not this array arr. If this is the condition, then what should I return? I should return what? 0. It means we are checking whether that array is empty. Array is empty. Whichever the language you may use, if array is empty, then return 0. That's it. Right? Now, what is the third step? Body of the recursion. What is the body of the recursion? If it is not a base case, then we want to return what? We want to return 1 plus what? F of arr of 1 colon. It means just take from this first index, this 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Just take from this first index and return everything. Again 0, 1, 2. Just take from this first index and return everything. Again 0, 1. Take from this first index, return everything. Now again here also what? 0, 1. So take from first index, return everything. It leads to what? It leads to null. Can you understand now? It's easy, right? Just we are using a substring. Just we are using what? Substring. Fine. Now let's just see with an example. Let us take example like 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now this 2, 3, 4, whether it is a null? No, it is not empty. So what should we do? We should do 1 plus what? F of 3, 4. Yes, we just written this 2, right? Again, this can be written as, let me write here. This can be written as 1 plus f of what? 4. Yes, again, this f of 4 can be written as what? 1 plus f of empty. Can you understand it? Now this f of mt will return what? 0 because of the base case. Base case. So 1 plus 0 is 0. So sorry, 1 plus 0 is 1. So we return 1. 1 plus 1 it is 2. So we return 2. 2 plus 1 it is 3. So we return 3 here. So where we call this function like this function will return what? 3. So 3 is my output. Can I understand now? Yes. Now, what is the time complexity? I can say time complexity is O of n because we are just going up to what? N times the number of elements. The number of elements are the length of the array. Okay, length of the array n. Fine. Can I understand now? Now, what is the time complexity? Sorry, space complexity. Stack space. So O of n. So this is because of stack space. And also we are passing what? This array, right? This array, like we are just passing by substring. So it is what? O of n approximately. Fine. So see this code, it is more easy, right? It is very easy. See here, length of arr, if arr is equal to a empty list, or we can also look like if arr, if not arr, if not arr, we can also like write like this. If not arr means if arr is empty, then return 0. Else 1 plus length of what? Arr of 1 is to 2 means just substring. In C++ and Java we use substring, right? Substr. We can also use that in those languages. Whatever language, logic is same, right? And then print length of that array. That's it. If I run it, see here, length is 5. 5 is printed. It is easy, right? So if you have seen every videos in that Recursion playlist, it is more clear. Okay. Thank you.